going on, Raiders? Duelim here, back here with another video. And today, we're going to be talking about probably one of, if not the most impactful single thing you could do to your account, and I just kind of realized it at level 36. So if we click battle here and then we go over to clan bosses, so there's going to be 3 different clan bosses. You start off with Demon Lord. I think that's like a level 11 if I'm not mistaken. Then you have Chimera, and then you have Hydra, and you have different keys for each one. I'm not sure why the keys aren't showing up on the top there. Interesting. So let's click into the Demon Lord one because this is going to be for super early game. And you see it does take these clan keys. So these for the Demon Lord refresh every single day. And then there's different difficulties, obviously. So you have a bunch here. I mean, you got easy, normal, hard, brutal, nightmare, and ultra nightmare. So you can see if you click on brutal here, you'll see some people have done some damage to it from my clan. But if you go to the easy one, you'll see somebody actually did 3 hits as well, which this will make sure we get some more rewards. And then if you click on the little box here, you can see how much damage you need to do to get a each chest. So you have in between here 285 to 380k, all the way up to over 1.5 million. And then obviously it changes depending on how hard it is. So I'm going to go into an easy one here and see how it ends up going. So this is the team I'm going to be running here. So let's take out you, take out you. Let's put in Alice, and then let's put in you. I don't even know who you are, but you're level 44 star, so why not? Let's take off quick battle. So we're going to start here. And you want to make sure you're doing as much damage as possible. And this is a big part on why Kale is probably the best starter, because he has a poison on his kit. Also with Supreme Gaelic, we have Supreme Gaelic with the burns. So burns are going to do a lot of damage here. So burns are going to be max health. This is going to be the ability that does burn. And then Alice is going to do some really good stuff here with her special, her A2. And then as you see, we're doing a lot of good damage. We don't need to heal. I'm just going to throw it on auto now that we got all of our debuffs out there. And you just want to do a lot of damage, and you see the total damage counter on the right-hand side here. It tells you in real time how much damage you are doing. And a lot of the damage that is done to this is going to be through the HP hits, which is going to be bleed, poison, all that kind of stuff. So you'll see a lot of the damage will come from that because it's based on the enemy's max health. So you see when he took a turn there, it did like 70,000 damage because he had poison stacks on him, all that kind of stuff. And then Supreme Gaelic's A1 is also extending those buffs potentially. So that's really awesome too. So we're getting a lot of hits in here. You see that just did like 120,000 damage from just the boss taking a turn, because that's when the damage is actually going to proc from the poison and from the bleeds. And it's gonna do a lot, let me tell you. There's more bleed put out there, and then that's potentially extending the debuff. And then there's poison, and then this is ignoring defense, and you see I'm already at 1.2 million damage. So doing pretty good so far. This is going to be past the cap that I needed to hit. So you literally just hit into this for as long as you need to until your characters die, which could potentially take a long time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the battle here, finish it up, and then what I can do here is I have 1.6 million damage, and then I do have one more key. So on the easy difficulty, I will get the max rewards there. So now I want to try normal because I'm curious to see how much damage I can do to the normal boss. I have never tried this before, but the rewards that you get from this are awesome. So I'll show you guys the rewards that you're going to get from this after this fight, and then we'll go into the Hydra boss as well, and then the Chimera. Just see all of the rewards you can get and why it's so important to really focus here. So you see here, this does a little bit less damage. I didn't check to see how much damage I needed to do, but I'm curious to see if I'm actually able to pull it off, because then I'm seeing my roster progress. So, because I haven't done this since yesterday morning, but I got a lot of progress. I got Alice up and running a lot. I got fully ascended Alice now as well. So I have a lot more stuff on my roster, which I think is one of the best parts about this game. You get to see the progress with the multitude of difficulties, so many different modes. You have campaign, you have clan bosses, faction wars. There's so many things to test your roster out, which I love. And I honestly have not felt punished for starting to play this game 6 years in. They're on their 6th year anniversary right now, and it's honestly an amazing time to start playing because they have amazing 6-year anniversary rewards for you. There's literally so many calendars and so many rewards that they give you. Your head will spin in the best way possible. You also have the chase for Alice that is still going on for about another 2 weeks. I think it ends on April 10th. And then it changes to the chase for the shaman. So you want to make sure if you want Alice, you need to start playing today. And if you are starting to play today, make sure you use that code down in the description below. You see we're at 1.8 million. Make sure you use that code down in the description below to get Zargala immediately, because you want to have an awesome epic character the second you start the game. And then at level 15, you will get the best epic character in the game, that is Ugo. Once you hit level 15, you're also going to get a bunch of goodies. That's about a $60 value when it comes to some silver that you need for everything, some potions to ascend your characters. So a lot of stuff in that description below. So make sure you check that out. And then when you are just starting your account within the first 24 hours, make sure you come over to these 3 lines over here when you're in the Bastion, and then go to promo codes, and then you're going to type in Supreme 6 or Monkey King, and Supreme 6 will get you Supreme Gaelic, who does those HP bleeds, which I think is absolutely vital to clan bosses and just big characters in general. Or you can get code Monkey King and get Sun Wukong, who is pretty much a glass cannon and does amazing damage to pretty much everybody. He also revives as well, so he does a lot of stuff. I did with Supreme 6, and I have not been mad at all at my choice. I know a lot of people have been saying, hey, you know, Monkey King, Sun Wukong is way better, but honestly, I have not been mad at my choice. Now that we went through the Demon Lord, let's go through Chimera and see what we could do here. So I do think I have some keys. I do not have any keys, but we could see the damage that we did. So you see we're on the easy boss right now. So we'll see. I did 205k damage in 2 keys. So you see the 2 different attacks that I did, 105k and then 99k. So not too bad. I'm curious to see where I'd be at now, because obviously I have War Priest fully ascended now. I also have her level 50, and I also have Alice being thrown in here as well, which would boost my damage a bunch. So I'm genuinely curious to see what's going to happen there. And then you see we do have some people that are in our clan doing massive amounts of damage, 20 million, which is the biggest hit that we have. And then the chests are going to be based on 900k damage to 1.5 million, or 1.5 to 3, all the way up to over 4.15 million. Now, this boss is much harder to get through. It's also just teams of 5 as well. So you see it's definitely difficult to get in here. And then you see like the other people in the game contributing to this, 21 keys, 9 keys, all this kind of stuff. But this boss is very hard, so you're probably going to be on easy difficulty for quite a while. But you want to make sure you're getting the minimum rewards, because the stuff that you can get is pretty awesome. So you get some clan gold that you can spend in the clan store. You get some clan XP as well, rare gemstones. You're also getting champion fragments towards a pretty awesome character that looks like. And then for the rewards for the Demon Lord, if you go here, you go to the warrior chest, and this is for the easy difficulty. You can see what you get here. So you get some potions, which are absolutely essential. You need those to ascend your characters. You also get books, which are the tomes, which are very hard to come by for a lot of people. You're also going to have a chance at legendary artifacts in here. And then the higher the damage, or the higher the difficulty you do, the better it gets. So if you do over 3.6 million damage and get the Knight's chest on normal difficulty, you can get some gems. You can get 3 greater force potions, void, arcane, any of them. And then the chests are much better as well. And you have a chance to get an epic skill tome, which are extremely, extremely hard to come by. I have still yet to get any. So make sure you are focusing on clan bosses every chance you can, because they are absolutely essential to your progress and will give you some great gear, some great rewards. And next up, we're going to have Doom Tower coming in soon enough at level 40. I'm super excited to see what that is. As you can see, I'm level 36 right now. Been playing for about a week and been honestly having the time of my life. I absolutely love this game, and I really don't feel punished for starting this game 6 years after it has come out. I've played plenty of other gacha games, hero collector games like Marvel Strike Force, and honestly, this early game experience has been so much fun, and I'm so happy I started playing this game. So you should start too. Click that link in the description down below and get some amazing characters to start. But until next time, this is going to be Duelim. Later, Raiders.